What's up, everybody? We're going to be doing this. So, if y'all don't know, this is basically a prequel to all the Ace Attorney games out there, because this follows Ryunosuke Naruhodo, which is a great ancestor to Phoenix Wright. Now, Great Ace Attorney is a very nice, visual novel type of game, but you also solve mysteries and cases as a lawyer. And, not gonna lie, I just finished it recently, so I'm still on that high of, I like this game so much, I want to play it again, because goddammit, never have I played an Ace Attorney game where it made me cry multiple times, because I was so invested in the characters. So, without further ado, we're gonna go right into this. Select Adventure. New game. And yes, this will all mainly be voiced by me. Oh dear God. The Empire of Japan, a push for cultural transformation, brought great waves of the Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some were swept away by the tide. Oh. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story. So, I kind of totally forgot that I took out the voices. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright. Because for some of the cutscenes, I don't want to do all that, because that takes away some of the things, but either way, yeah. Hold on, I just gotta do this real quick. Don't mind me none. Don't mind me none. Whoop. Alright, copy link. Hold on 1 minute, everybody. Alright, let's do it! I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Oh? Oh, no, nothing. Savior Claire's murderer. Sorry. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. I think I know who this is, so I'm just gonna do it as I think I know the character. That's enough. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You ain't even graduated yet. And yet I seem still to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you?
Of course not! You have to believe me! I didn't do it! I can never murder someone!
Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high.
You mean...
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also in the second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate.
It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyer is only a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet.
You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yeah, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma! It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court.
So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. And proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple.
I want to bring about our change. Bring change in our legal... Fuck. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes.
The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's cities of London together.
If only it were that simple.
Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going.
Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner.
And it was straight after that. That's when it happened. I think this is Oktober?
Asogi, may I have a word?
Haha, it is.
Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi, you should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at the university before.
I see. I'll go at once then.
How's the volume difference between my voice and the game? Is it okay? Is it good? Please do POG if it is. If it's good. And then not POG for not. Please. I shall accompany you.
Alright then, Minos. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes. Thanks, Kazuma. This is awkward.
If I may.
Yes, sorry?
You must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene Mikitoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yuba City.
Professor Makatoba. I've heard the name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
Kazogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Kazogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked. Never granted again.
What?
As I suspected, you are unaware of this. I had a feeling Kazogi may have chosen not to tell you.
He agreed to defend me knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
The administration has chosen from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a murderer. I trip over my own shoelaces. Wait a minute, they're Velcro. I trip over my own Velcro.
I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right? So?
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do?
Yes, now you may kiss the bride. Hurry, Kazuma.
But what would the question be? Surely not... Do you accept the accusation brought before you?
Of course not. Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize.
And allow me to make a forewarning here. There are things I will be mispronouncing either A, on purpose, or B, because I'm too blah, 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 blah. So, if you correct me, or if you hear my lovely also correct me at some point, then I'll just skip that word for now after 3 attempts.
Kazuma Sogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Why did I tap into Filthy Frank? This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And once more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea what lay ahead, I embarked on what a not forgettable trial. And then I'm gonna forget about it like 5 months later. The one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that will decide my destiny. Now, I will say, there are guides for all Ace Attorney games, mostly. I will not be using a guide. And if I ever do, it is because I am legit flabbergasted and I have no idea what the fuck to do next. But other than that, 99% of this game, I did solo. So, this is a courtroom. Fucking eye darts.
The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
I don't much like the look of these people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there.
The powers that have been demanded that this be a secret trial.
A secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
It'll become clear in the time. But for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
Here we go. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The prosecutor is ready, Your Excellency.
As is the defense.
My foot's fallen asleep, man. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Damn it, now you got me doing it.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial, man. In these unusual circumstances, I am obliged to wait for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial, man? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, it'll be day! I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I do!
Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who would advocate for his defense.
What is the meaning of this really outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. You be wait.
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
First thing told me everything just now. What the hell?
I accidentally kicked the chewy. I was bringing you a french fry. It was an accident.
Dude, we're going on a cheese sauce. You would make a cheese sauce.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. It's very weird going back through this.
Now that you know.
Yeah.
Well, at least I'm trying to do it all from memory.
True. But, the person already told me everything just now before the trial.
You did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
Well, you know.
How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off.
What's that?
Well, Cosmo, the thing is, I don't swing that way. Look, I'm limp as a noodle.
Listen.
Get you off.
Oh, hot.
Yeah. No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you...
Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor McTalbot shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, doesn't he kill the mental feat already? Pronouncing his own answer, please.
Objection!
Ooh, no, wait, I got a better voice for him. Uh-oh. It is currently dinner time, so I'll be going getting the breakfast burritos, and I'll be right back. Alright. We have acquired food. Now, with said food, we are going to consume.
Make no mistake, Counselor. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent he is confident he can speak for himself. Is that so, Naruhodo-san?
Hmm? Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not that confident at all.
I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court. Huh?
Title 1.
Oh, yeah, nope. Of course.
Hi.
Go home. You did good in Jesus, baby.
Thanks, dude.
You must prepare for trade to the most heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature in Japan, man. Accordingly, the various highest standards of conduct are expected of all parties. Do I make myself clear if they didn't know how to? Yes, Your Excellency.
He's questioned your ability to do the job.
Well, he can't be questioning him more than I am. So let's start with the very simple questions. Oh, yes. Can I state before the court the name of the victim in this case? Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care to remember. Wait. I'm so nervous, I can't even remember that. What was it again? I'm just imagining him whispering in his ear, just like,
Inosuke. Your mind's gone blank.
you know me so well.
All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record.
But I can't even find that.
It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of R1. If you ever find you've forgotten something, just consult them. It's all in there.
Kazuma. What the fuck is an R1 button? I guess I can press R1 for the court record. Alright, there's no time to lose. Oh shit!
This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with R1. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press 0 to go back. Circle to go back.
John H. Wilson. The victim in this case, he was a visiting professor of medicine at Yuma University from the British Empire.
That poor man.
So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. You better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press triangle to present. Try it now.
Yes!
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yuma University 3 years ago. Whoops, wrong button.
I keep thinking square is to keep going forward when it's not.
It's not.
Okay. The game likes to throw long phrases to things. So trust me when I say, it is hard to do a character voice when you have to say,
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
and yet despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yuma University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides an education. Have you no honor? And for those of you who don't know, Auchi is the ancestor to another occurring character in the first cases as Winston Payne.
My brain said Churchill. I don't know why.
But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny for my allies on the other side of the whale, man. The court therefore wishes for speedy resolution to this matter. Cosmo, your disdain knows no bounds.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient, expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why his trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. The government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and trees won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Like, all of that feels like a big-ass setup.
Like, oh hey, look at the time, I gotta go. See you in English class tomorrow.
Oh, damn it, still, I should go and say hello. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, defending our Hodo. Yes, Your Excellency. Analytical Professor of Medicine, Dr. John H. Wilsey, lose his wife, man. Escape upon the cold case of death.
This is fucking stupid.
The cause of death was he just died.
Fucking idiot.
Ryunosuke, remember that in court, every assertion must be backed by evidence.
By evidence? But how?
This.
Yes!
You wanna try a bite of my cheese fry burrito?
No. I just want a regular fries. I don't even want fries, I want cake. I'm such a brat right now, I'm sorry.
You know, been snagging off of me all day. It's okay. I'm just being a black. I love you. According to the document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile! That's the post-mortem report, I take it. Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report.
In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusion that way.
Oh, I see. So I'm going to be testing any of this later.
Ah!
This is a so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern score marks around the bullet hole produced by the power explosion.
The bullet hole!
In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you guys. Here, the court will get this modern scientific evidence into the record. Well, we now look at the dead body in photographic print. Well, that's never seen before. Don't worry, you're gonna see a lot of it. Please appear to a drawing. The detail's incredible. Baby, I'm satisfied with your answer. Let's start the trial, man. Certainly, Your Excellency. So without further ado, in order to better appraise the court of the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls the first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened. This is it then.
I think you may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Makatoba?
Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Of course! When he was speaking with me before, he simply said...
I thought it would be really funny. And it was.
It wasn't funny. I would like for you to explain to me of your process of sneakily. Explain to the court.
I just thought texting you it would be really funny, and it was. I don't know give me a minute here. I'll think of something.
Because it is 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't think cake would be good in the hour that it would take for the person to get there and back.
What do you mean?
Because Instacart.
Oh.
And how can I sneak somebody coming to the door with a piece of cake in hand?
Gee, I was thinking. I don't know. I have a thought. 1 minute.
And also, when I'm done streaming, I still gotta give Pebbles swimmies.
I forgot about that. Okay, my first plan did not go to fruition. Give me a minute.
Wait, should we use Nate?
That was the plan. It did not go well. Look.
It's not like I gotta get red peppers
I'm sorry I derailed your stream, okay? I just wanted cake. It's not like we can't go to Walmart, pick up red peppers, guacamole thing, and cake.
Yes, but I'm gonna be at Publix tomorrow anyways.
Are you actually mad at me? I can't tell.
No, I'm not
I
mad.
can't tell if you're annoyed with me or not.
I'm not mad. It's just the explanation of sneakily.
Stick it, I don't know, bring a reusable bag and stick it in the reusable bag. Bring a jacket and put it underneath your jacket.
Or I could, I don't know, wrap it in my apron and shirt.
Our client's driving all the way to Publix, and that's far.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, can I just tell you something really quickly?
I'm going to be working tomorrow.
But the issue is that that's tomorrow. And this is now.
I can't do anything about it now.
You can't. I love you.
I love you
Are
too.
you sure?
There is no way I can do it now.
Why not?
Well, for starters, my foot's asleep.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
This is our entire relationship, by the way. Me making Josh giggle.
And Pebbles is gonna be needy as all hell.
Why?
Because she wants in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she just scratched at the door.
Oh, I didn't hear her. Fine, I'll go settle for a Rice Krispie treat.
Yes, let's eat all the Rice Krispie treats. I will eat some with you.
I want cake.
I know, but that's gonna have to be a tomorrow thing.
Okay. We gotta go take out the plates anyway.
I was gonna say, I can just hand it to you while you pass over, but okay. That works too.
I got it.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
Yes, hi, Pebbles. There's nothing in here for you, Pebbles. I got nothing for you. What are you doing? There is nothing up here for you. Except for your pig ear and your chew ear. Can I do what I want to do? Can I? Without interrupting now? I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how y'all have the time to do any of this shit. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but... Leave it.
Sabenia. Apology.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bum. It's calling me. I literally opened my Instagram to get my mind off of it. This is the first thing I've opened. Isn't that crazy?
And that's why I don't talk with Instagram open.
My Instagram wasn't open.
Those are cute.
Hi, Pebble.
There's nothing for you here. Oh, now would you like under? So now she finally decides to choose to go under. Of course now. You're very cute.
Look at the spot.
Okay. You getting comfy? State your name and occupation for the court, please. Of course, my name is Satoru Hosanaka. I see. That's the thing I showed you like forever ago.
The neighbors just bought guinea pigs.
And bred guinea pigs?
Yes, and just got guinea pigs. And Josh and I were in PetSmart the other day looking for Pebble stuff. And then I found it again on my phone. Can't really see. Hold on, let me turn it down.
You're gonna have to move into it.
It's a guinea pig costume of Sonic the Hedgehog. My brain immediately went, what if it was on a baby guinea pig?
That would be very funny, very cute.
That was it.
I'm the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Sir, you're coughing blood.
Me too.
Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some,
Blood?
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
Yeah, we never
Oh,
figured out why that
maybe
man
we
coughs
should.
up blood so much.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests.
I'm trying to earn my keep. I'm earning I am a business woman.
But only when it comes to cake.
Yeah, I know what I'm worth.
The crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, and a considerable eatery 3 days ago.
What?
Part of it is I can't go all out because the door is open.
Oh, got you. Can we just mention that Josh got a new microphone? So this is cord, and I have to crawl under it every time. I have to go across the way.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nope.
Understood, Hosonaga-san. You will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir. And no petty interjections from the aspiring royal boy, please.
Rude. I'll interject whenever I want to.
Perspiring maybe, but not aspiring. It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime lunch was over, and there was only 3 tables still occupied. That fits with my memory of it, too. There was hardly anyone else in the place. It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. That's really cool. Yeah. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes!
Hold on, let me just clarify something there. While I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him!
Objection!
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections.
Rude.
The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what you saw, you amateur. But The next time you interrupt an inappropriate time, you will be penalized. Offended Amado.
Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
Yes, I am.
Yes, without question. I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim? No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Huh? Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around that table?
What's the matter, Ryunosuke?
That's just not right. When I was over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at this table.
Really?
And that's not something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? I think this one was just wait and see. So, we're gonna go down here. Number 17.
That was it.
Alright. I did really want to say something, but I was told not to interject.
Ryunosuke, if your parents tell you to study, you're the kind of man who would diligently get to work, aren't you?
I suppose I am. I never have gone to Yuma University otherwise.
You just can't always follow rules in life, you know. If you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you're found guilty.
Alright, you scared me. I won't forget that piece of advice in a hurry. There is something I want to say. I'm just going to shut my eyes and say it.
Yes!
Wow, they just don't let you.
They said, shut up.
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Objection!
Fuck you! Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for our court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused, this mere student, is not a real lawyer at all? But I'm sure of what I saw!
Kozanaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy?
No.
The deceased elevator came to die alone.
I don't believe it! I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you'd like to.
The amount this man prepared.
Let me see. A sketch of the establishment's layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter.
Thank you, sir.
The court will take this plain and add it to the court. Good as evidence, man. Oh, well. Is there a problem? And the plain and the court officer waits, man.
Of course. Here you are. What was that about? You've been completely calm and collected until now.
It certainly seems to have shaken him. Okay, my dude, just... Maybe you need to go to a... My dude, maybe... You just probably go to a doctor and... Maybe get that look... Get that look... Get that looked at... Bitch! Dick! Cough one more time. Okay, we're moving on. Oh my god. So, The court has now heard of pieces of the case. Yes, at the moment, the gunshot was heard in the restraints. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant being on trial today. You see, we are looking at a black and white case here.
Oh,
Defendant Alhodo saw. Yes, Your Excellency. If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court really do look mercifully upon you, man. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I call this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court. But I must warn the defense if you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial. The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime. What do you think I should do, Kazuma?
what do you mean?
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence?
Are you fucking idiots?
Everyone keeps telling me that the trial is unusual about these peculiarities. You said it, Professor Ricktoma said it. And so did the judge and prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
As I said from the outset, I believe your innocence. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it?
What?
Yeah, the accused is in fact innocent. And a defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke.
Huh? Ha!
Defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecutor to stop making empty threats and bring out his witness. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is.
Indeed. Prosecutor Yauchi, please continue with the proceedings. Well, you will what? The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. Ugh. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witness. Very well. Officer, bring forth the witness at once, man. Oh, I forgot about these two. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. The Great Nippon Nimera, Imperial Army Sergeant Ayasanosa reporting for duty, sir.
Mr. Flame, fighting pleasure prevail, fine articles of antiquity for the operations of our niece in Nippon. And conduct my retreat from Rasuki, a humble premises in the 2nd District. Yuri took her good at your service. Ain't a big deal on a soldier. What an unusual bail we made. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
It must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned.
Monsieur, I have actually take key of the most situated over man, and the establishment in question, was post-noon. And not invited these and various interested parties regarding the curios with which I make my business. I can't understand a word that old man is saying.
He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. Both. He's obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele.
Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Now you both witnessed a precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Affirmative. The M&E unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can all be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniform rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearm, sir.
This man's as impossible to understand as to the other. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during the last thing he said.
So this is decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier was claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
Yes.
Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. Now the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment the incident occurred. I heard a baby.
Sir, yes, sir. Standing by ready to report, sir.
Savory memories of a most acerbic afternoon.
I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a technical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to a military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniform varsity cadet fired on the English civilian. In from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
Those are my hands and knees, investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio. Wait, so you, Sergeant Oza, actually witnessed the vital moments? Here's all the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim?
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. The Wiki University cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy.
What times we live in, when an English gentleman may be assailed in the bright light of day. Also, like, sir, you have a knife in the courtroom. You should not be having that knife in the courtroom, whether it's an antique or not. Like my dude, my guy, my old boy. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone.
Is that really true, Inosuke?
Yes, all you did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and started drinking some coffee. Then, when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an Englishman gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down just as I was picking it up.
Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was.
There is?
Inosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
Do it now.
Do what?
Cross-examine the witness.
How do I do that?
Just do it.
But as we have heard, Your Excellency, there was no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It is time to bring the despicable student to justice. Generally, the testimony of the court is interested and eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this trial. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst, man? I mean the defense demands his right to cross-examination. Dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimanki head bad boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How do you know? The prosecution objects it is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out the cross-examination?
Objection!
Fuck you!
The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he is capable of it, it is irrelevant.
Gulp. That was so commanding. Very well, man. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witness.
Alright, this is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke.
But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witness's statements.
How?
You didn't fire the gun, which means the soldier said has to be a lie.
Well, yeah, but...
It's just a case of proving it. And the key to doing that is the evidence.
Right. Evidence.
All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. That's my job for anyways.
Alright then. It's all or nothing. Got a lot of all over here. Suggesting a regulation beefsteak at a restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Yes!
Also, by the by, welcome Ed.
Why didn't you say anything? Is this some new interrogation technique?
I hadn't actually thought of what I wanted to ask.
Because that's about a thing that catches your attention. Anything that bothers you.
Alright then, Hey! This beef steak you mentioned, what kind of food is that?
Tension! Beefsteak is a delicious cut of veal, vigorously cooked on a cast iron grill and served piping hot. If Fuku received medals of honor, beefsteak would be almost as highly decorated as a cutlet.
Right, I see. Thank you, sir. So, next question. This cutlet you mentioned, what kind of food is that?
Tension!
Get!
Cutlet is a delicious cut of veal tossed in breadcrumbs and deep fried in cooking oil. Accept your certificate for your crimes, and when you are released from prison, try it.
Yes, sir, I will, sir. I'm a double, sir.
Sorry to interrupt, but how about trying to stick to questions that are relevant to the case?
Oops, sorry. I'll do my best. So, next question. Is it just me, or do you keep hearing a sort of wah crying?
Negative.
Well, at least we learned that he's a big beef lover.
Affirmative.
It's not easy knowing what questions to ask. So far as extolling the virtues of particularly fine, good, and curio to the military gentlemen.
Yes!
I have no idea what you're talking about. A coupon, boy. A coupon? You mean an all-day coin? Today, prior to the incident, a treasure of exceptional value from the Holy Period entered my possession. I took it myself to the restaurant the following day. There was a said item secreted in my bosom pocket. In the open fluid combustion stage. Oh, that's the cramp in my jaw. The priest who is indisputable value being present. So you were hoping to steal your Coban coin to Sergeant Nosa, whom you met at the restaurant. Yes, it's quite clear you're going with this boy. You will want to assault a penniless soldier. Dang it. Would have no hope of purchasing a precious Coban. Isn't that so? Well...
You little upstart cadet. You are to add disrespecting the officer superior to your list of crimes, do you? Blatant insubordination.
No, I didn't say anything. Although, penniless might be just the word I was looking for. In any case, the hour was already advanced beyond that of the midday luncheon. There remained precious few presents with whom I could encourage and discourse about matters of business. The gentleman beside me who was grappling with this phrase field at the time was my sole prospect. I see.
At the precise moment a firearm was discharged, I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes.
Do I have anything for that? I don't think I do. No, wait, Black University could have fired on the English and from the back at the cowardly little weasel. No! Either it's the photograph or the autopsy report. The shot from the front. Yeah, autopsy photo. But we're gonna save just in case. That was a 2. Okay, present. Yes! Booyah, motherfucker! Why does it taste like I had a bean bun?
What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? There is some photographic print in my moustache.
Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here. What nonsense! How can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. But I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in the Grand Court room. This is so frustrating.
Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court.
Kazuma, what? What are you talking about?
It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement.
What?
Sergeant Ayasa Nosa.
Yes, sir. What's sir?
The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the Englishman, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Yes! But no, that just can't be.
And why not, cadet?
Because.
Take a look at this print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest.
No, Google.
Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind.
Oh, but that worked.
And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it?
Oh, well,
What? What was that? It just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Suddenly, there was a queen discrepancy with the fake CME. When you don't agree, Sergeant knows.
yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard a firearm discharge, my eyes were falling fixed on the dishes on a carnival steak, sir.
Ooh, what?
The last of the money court is heard to prove one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Iasanosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all.
Oh, that's absurd.
And in the conclusion we must draw simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this courtroom.
Hey, yeah. There's a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from the one discrepancy. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about.
But I definitely saw him. The university cadet there. He was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either. My chauffeur already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Doing the dinosaur? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure.
Treasure?
Indeed, the Hori era Cuban, my prized coin. On these occasions when I visit a restaurant, it's my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop rasute. In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you? And the day in the scrutiny of some military men that I offered my holy treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find, I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the bravest moments, it was there no more, he simply vanished. The carbon vanished. Yes, the carbon vanished. Passing around under the table I was in case mayhap it had fallen there. And then it happened, I slipped this. It sounded like a gunshot.
You heard the gunshots.
Indeed I did. But a man that concerned only with finding my son holy treasure. Cool. Also, how are you feeling about the new microphone? How are you feeling about it? Nothing to distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end?
No. I did not. The fuck? Oh, Taylor, here we go.
I see.
Lamentable day. The precious Joey Coven was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution, man. Our government has promised to send a full report of Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient, our government feels it must be to the British. And we are able to deliver a verdict in this trial right now.
Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will not find a wolf at the back. Huh? Eyewitnesses have further testimony to make. Explain, man. Upon hearing the next statements, it will become abundantly clear. That there was only one person who could possibly have committed the despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What?
It raises a despicable opinion of you, doesn't it?
Ugh. Farewell, the court invites the witnesses to testify again, man. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Exactly. Oh my goodness, he is so dirty. Oh my goodness. That's what Pebble does. Yes, clear hearing to glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting signal to testify, sir.
Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up from the ranks, sir. Name Idol.
There's even no straps or a sign up with the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny.
Idol. Tension. Your father is but too quick of the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy.
But also, what is your so far opinion of the great Ace Attorney? Oh, I gotta let Pebble out. I need to let Pebble out. Pebbles. Hold on, Pebble. Oh, okay. Ugh. Itchy.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was. A young lad in black. How much I myself did see. Yes, besides that.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
That's some bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Indeed, alone he was Englishman dining all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than a black uniform cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out.
Why is this side so itchy?
Yes!
I don't. Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all. Please, enough of these outbursts already. But there was a woman. There was a young woman at this table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Attention!
Why? If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. Ugh. It is evident beyond a reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. Up. Nope. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact. Is this photograph appeared to the scene of the crime, Kazu? Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by investigator immediately after the incident. As you can clearly be seen, there was only one page set. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable. It would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else, man. This doesn't make any sense. The court would add his new photographic evidence to the record, man. I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman.
The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well.
But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. Yep. Oh no. Wait. Oh god. You say that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after. That when it's a testimony, we just heard leave door for the room put out. These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, Takasuchi Auchi, will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule.
Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet.
What?
If what you say is true, then there's nothing going on here behind the scenes. Then there's something going on behind the scenes. Sorry. And now's your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination.
I don't know, Kazuma. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witnesses, but make it quick. Understood? Rules can be so unbending at times. Ugh. Hold on. To see. One more visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Yes!
Oh shit, what did I press? You must have noticed someone else at the table. There was a lady there.
Attention!
Fuck you! As you've been at pains to point out time and time again, I feel I'm going to callous in my ear. And here no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. Ugh. I find there were more people dining there at the time. And someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. The quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know. Of course, the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect. Certainly 2 p.m. is near the hill and all that in terms of a time to eat. I would know there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was? This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. What does that count to? As a medical report called, Your Excellency, it was said that the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. At a clinic? Yes, there did indeed appear to be an entry with a date in question. 19 November, noon to past 1 p.m.
The very day of the incident.
So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation could have been more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder, what do you think, Renosuke?
Huh? Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really.
Remember, you can request for it to be entered into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Should I ask Richard Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not? Ask for it to be submitted!
Yes!
Yes! If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence. Your Excellency. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence will be extraneous. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Objection!
Who?
Whether or not they are concerned is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request without the mention of evidence.
Very well, the court will grant the defense's bequeath. Your Excellency states are forever asserting their rights. It is a most disturbing trend. I don't think trends were much was that phrase back then. Officer, can I add the victim's medical record to the court record?
What we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first.
Right, I hear you. You can conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate what the accused call a court of son. And then around here, Englishman ain't all by himself. Okay, hold on. No, that's the vase. Fuck. okay, so I can't look at the report card yet. Alright. So, I think here we're gonna end this one because this is a long-ass tutorial case. And I gotta get a couple of swimmies. So, thank you all so much for watching the VOD. And thank you all for tuning in for this one. This definitely went a lot better than Red Dead 2. Which, by the way, Ed, if you want to watch that, was also in the same time frame that I was also doing this. So if you want, after this, probably, more than likely. But, yeah. There's also some belches, I think, in the last VOD of Red Dead 2. So, let me get... see if I can get a soda.
Yes!
Alright. So here's what we're going to be doing now. Kind of a bit of an ASMR. That's interesting. I never noticed the background. Now I can do better. Sorry about that. But, yeah. This is the microphone. I've put socks on it. And, yeah, so. Eventually, at some point, I can try and do, like, a world's quietest Let's Play. And, we don't know how well that's gonna go. But also now, I have the ability with this thing to do ASMR videos. But, yeah. There is also a nice little thing that I can do. Okay, I think that's all I got in me. So yeah, that's all I got in me. So enjoy the rest of the VOD. I'm gonna go give my doggy a bath. So Good night, everybody. I can try.